Let me get right on your face level, boy. Listen here, man. You thought I was done, huh? Got some gruesome twosomes for you. We got a witness who allegedly now, so either they did or they didn't, but a witness who allegedly told cops bloody carpet was really covered in human feces from Deviant sex act will plead the fifth. I didn't make the story up. That's all I'm saying. I'm just doing it. Alright. We'll be right back on the Keep It P podcast.
Yo, ladies and gentlemen, TC Vaughn Savage and J Lava is in a fucking building with the Keep It P podcast, motherfucker.
Yo, I really want to congratulate TC Vaughn Savage and J Lava on their new podcast, the Keep It P podcast, where they take news, situations, and everyday occurrences and tell how one could have or could not have been keeping it P.
Gentlemen, TC Vaughn Savage and J Lava is in a fucking.
My fault. It was gonna come in twice, man. If I would have let it go again. I'm gonna say that to the end. Right now, this is the Keep It P podcast, where we take news, situations, everyday occurrences, and indeed we show. I keep telling y'all that now. We show how one could have and could not have been keeping it P, right? And I always tell you that I'm not trying to tell you what to think. I'm trying to show you how to think. That's the reason why we break down these articles like that, to show y'all that the lamestream media be lying. You can't take nothing that they say serious on the news. All the scare tactics, all the double talk, all the demonization of black people while they let scot-free Lily and Timmy go straight to the moon with everything they do. And you know, without further ado, I definitely got some gruesome twosome for you. Let me put Shorty and them on the screen so you know exactly who I'm talking about and what's finna go down here. Because it's a wild one. Hold on, let me pull up the article real quick. I actually had this other one too. That's even more gruesome. I'm gonna probably have to hop back in and say it. But it says a Massachusetts man and key witness in his girlfriend's up-and-coming murder trial does not want to talk about his or her defactory sex habits, even though he previously told police about exactly that. Julia Enright, 24, she's not 24, she's more like 44. You can clearly look at that picture and clearly tell it's not a 24-year. Unless they're talking about the one that was killed. Julia, 24, an alleged dominatrix is accused of, now that's her. She's more than 24. You stop with the 24 shit. She's accused of murdering her former classmate, 20-year-old Brandon Chickless, on June 23rd, 2018. On one major part of the prosecution's case concerned to replace the carpet in a treehouse where the victim is believed to have been killed. During an initial police investigation, Enright's boyfriend, John Lynn, told investigators that textile had recently been replaced and that the sex act between the two consultants resulted in the damage from human feces. How's they trying to explain there was poop on the floor? That's what I'm trying to understand. Recently been placed because the sex act between the two resulted in human feces. So who was May 20, 2019, the article in the Westchester said, when questioned by police, Miss Enright's boyfriend, John Lynn said he and Miss Enright had spent some time in the treehouse in recent months and that they would cut each other. They would cut each other there and smear blood over each other's bodies, according to the affidavit. Mr. Lynn related that the treehouse needed to be cleaned because he had defecated in it during a sexual activity with Mrs. Enright. That is ridiculous. According to investigations, a receipt from the Home Depot for new carpet suggests the replacement was purchased on January 26th. These fucking horns, like, who is like beeping their horns? That shit is killing me. Anyway, the video on the transaction data was obtained from the Home Depot, and it shows Julia Enright purchasing the carpeting, and Prescott wrote in the court document, Chickless was last seen alive on the 23rd and 18th. The missing report the day after that. His car was found on June 29, 2018, parked in a supermarket in a nearby New Hampshire parking lot. The deceased corpse was discovered on July 10, 2018, wrapped in a trash bag and blankets. Really? Where? And it was stank by that time too? Lynn had not been charged with the crime in connection with the case. Prosecutors alleged that Enright lured the victim to the treehouse in order to satisfy what, in her own words, by way of contested journalist entry, was an insatiable curiosity to kill a person. Well, there you have it. Okay, and at the hearing on Monday, Lynn told the court that he intended to plead the Fifth Amendment in regards to the relationship and discussed with Enright that he would only answer questions about his work and his education. During the hearing, Terry McLaughlin read a length of the list of questions he intended to ask Lynn during the trial, but according to the Telegram, in the end, the court ruled that most of the areas of the questioning would be validated, I guess, by invading Mr. Wren to assist right after the incrimination. Prosecutors not relying on Lynn's testimony, however, and say that they also have physical evidence in the form of DNA matches. Come on, you tripping. Come on, get back. Get back. You don't want to get on camera when I want you to, so get back. No, you better get another one. Earlier this month, Enright's defense sought to suppress evidence of so-called sexual deviant proclivities, actually. Additionally, alternative sexual practices to have been engaged in by the defendant, including collection, used condoms and blood samples, cutting and body play, and BDSM generally. That is some sick stuff, man. Prosecutors allege that the Enright collected animal organs, intentionally decayed dead animals to use their bones for art, and that they would intentionally got pregnant and then obtain an abortion so she could obtain the bones of the fetus. Dang, that play for the fetus, she said, to have a facilitation by trying to bribe a Planned Parenthood employee was unsuccessful. Also, she tried to, that's sickety sick. That got pregnant, had an abortion, and then tried to get them to give them the remain. If the jurors hear this stuff, they're going to think right away she's a weirdo and she's capable to do anything. Yeah. Damn, this is tough for an attorney to lie up out of this one. Attorney Louis Badway argued before the court, saying, in conclusion of such evidence, include the journalistic entries, is materialistic and prejudicial. I don't see how. I think I would probably want to know that if I was a juror, that you've engaged in these kind of activities. This is some shit. This is like one of the weirdest ones I've ever read. Prosecutors say that the evidence speaks to the manner in which the victim's body was found and how they may have killed him. Evidentiary hearing is still continuing in space, and Worcester's Superior Court Judge Daniel M. Wren has yet to rule on the intent of the jurors. We'll hear about the extent. So why are y'all trying to? That don't even make sense. But see, this is what we kind of try to tell y'all all the time. So when you think in terms of media, look at all the word salad and the twists and turns to still not even demonize somebody who has engaged in some of the most wretched behavior ever, like on some old what you call it, like devil worship, like satanistic type of shit. Basically, they see in so-called white supremacy, they don't even care. It's like, do as thou wilt. You know, thou it still has the complexion for the protection. What? Don't see. You know what? See, kids. See, I tried to get her to get on the show earlier. She ain't want to get on the show. Now you want to talk and hi and coo cock. Come on, get on if you want to say. Come on, it's live now. So say hi. That's what you're gonna do. No. Well, then get back and leave me alone then.
Why?
Because you're making me sick. Okay. But anyway, that was the end of the article anyway. But as I was saying, you know, in so-called white supremacy, it's like, we're going to protect you. We're not going to demonize you. We'll even tell everybody all the heinous and bad things that you did just to show that you can get away with it. So the trial's still going on. Ain't no bail, ain't no bond, ain't no, you know, that, I mean, I guess the person's already in custody. We don't know what, I don't know. This was almost kind of like a lionization piece, like, hey, you can get away with it too, as long as you just don't kill it. If you kill somebody and we don't find out about it, because they didn't say like anything was wrong with all the other stuff that they was doing. I don't know. But anyway, I ain't gonna hold you. I am gonna mold you, fold you, and scold you about being on code. Now, I do have to show you this here shirt, man. The shirt that I got on right now, sweeping the land. It's no anti-black racism, man. And this shirt is so relevant. If you want to say it with your chest, then go right on over there to that description section now and hit the link that says grab some gear. Or you can go to jlava.com, and when you get there, scroll all the way down, and there's a link that say grab some gear or grab a shirt. And click on that and apply that out. Excuse me, there's different colors, there's hoodies, there's tote bags, there's hats, there's book bags. You can say it with not only your chest, you can say it with your back, with your head, with your leg. We got the pants. Yeah, it's a lot. As a matter of fact, I think it's one that got it on the back with it over here in the corner on some G shit. I think I did that one as a shirt, and if not, I just thought about it and I need to go do it. But I think I got it already. Let's go check it out. But anyway, now this one is also a shirt too, but it's the 4 words that I'll leave you with now. Wanna put some love in now. Definitely wanna get on the peace side of the game. Now, the blessings, you got to put the blessings on there with the Birdman hand rub. I don't know why I started doing that lately. Doing the Birdman hand rub. And then you also got to say Maloha. So it's love, peace, blessings, and Maloha. Be one to the family and take these young commercials. Be one.
You mean you ain't got the money yet? Fuck you think you is, man? Motherfucking Ron O'Neal or something? What you gonna do? I'm supposed to be scared now because you got a pistol, motherfucker.
I got the PayPal, Cash App, Zelle, Chime.
Look, I don't play with this shit. You don't even know what I gave to this shit. Self-made with this shit. I'm a slave with this shit. Been a lot of roads I done paved with this shit. Look, see, I don't play with this shit. You don't even know what I gave to this shit.
Kyrie with the give and go. I get it cheap for the low. More snow than the Eskimo big birdies.
taking flight. Change your life in one night by 2 a.m. if you do it right. Up late like midnight. Small fish, big appetite. Get an extra 4 if you whip it right. Got good gas and it's light bright. Got big balls and a good pipe. One call it this night. Drake go.
Keeping hula hooping through loopholes, working real shit. You can count lava down, but you can't count them out, baby. Life give me lemons, I make lemon rain die. Keeping hula hooping through loopholes, working real shit. All of your misconceptions, you thought I would miss my blessings. Serious. All of your misconceptions, you thought I.
Damn, son, where'd you find this?
I gotta go, gotta hustle to get it. If you ain't talking business, little shawty, you trippin'. I gotta go, I really ain't got time. You can holler at me later, shawty, bang my line.
Hey, Ray Ray.
Hey Rihanna, hey girl, how you doing? I'm into you like Trump's into Putin. I know that might sound a little confusing. I had to say it for my own amusement. What I'm trying to say is, can we go cruising? Top down, blow some good gas, and listen to Blueprint. Maybe do something stupid. I guess that depends on you.
Russian cream leaves, keep oil, premium bud. Man, I hustle in the street, but I'm a freak with the love.
Bring that ass over, tryna bring it back. I'm a big dog, tryna bring it back. I'ma slide in the way to bring it back. Let a nigga tap, tryna bring it back. Tryna bring it back. Tryna bring it back.
All I wanna do is see you move it. All I wanna do is see you get down. All I wanna do is see you move it. All I wanna do is see you get down. All I wanna do is see you move it. All I wanna do is see you get down. All I wanna do is see you move it. All I wanna do is see you get down. 2 steps.
Music TV.
Nonstop. Make sure you like, share, subscribe, and all that, boy. Do that now.
Music TV.